Welcome to the channel, folks. Clunkers and Classics, where this episode we are going to put the El Camino back together. I already started on it. It's been kind of crappy out the last few days. Not really cold, just kind of rainy and, well, a little drizzly, windy, cloudy. But it's sunny now. It's going to be sunny for the rest of the week. We're going to get this, we're going to get her all done. So we'll go over what I've put together. You can see this piece of chrome here is all stained. I don't think it'll, I'm going to take some steel wool to it. It's just sitting on there. I haven't put the clips on there. These are all the clips for it here. Put these on, but I'm not sure. I think I got to put this top one together. Got the bottom chrome on. It sticks out a little bit here. I took the best from this one and the parts car. So this goes all back to the parts car. Went to put this headlight in, and one of the ends was busted off. I could probably solder it on there, but these lights, just a plain light, no bucket, no trim ring or nothing, 15 bucks at AutoZone. So I went on eBay, and because I like those LED lights, got them on the black El Camino, but it takes different headlights. It takes the 4 smaller square ones, whereas this one takes the 2. And then I got them on the Nomad. I think I got them on something else, but anyway, I bought a set of cheap ones, LED, 32 bucks shipped. So they'll be coming in a couple days. I'm going to go ahead and put them on. I mean, might as well. If they may be low quality crap, but oh well. Okay, same with this, just sitting on there. Okay, so yeah, I started putting the front end together. Put the grill on there. Not sure if I can clear this and shine it up. I think you can put clear on there, it'll shine up. We'll try it. It's kind of flaking here. The one on the parts car, which is already sold, but it was busted, had a big crack in it. And then this light don't work, but I think the backlights have to be hooked up. I'm gonna have to go through that. Anyway, I'll put this new marker light on there on both sides, and cleaned up this with steel wool. Anyway, I gotta put the headlight in, marker light, and then the trim ring, and then chrome along here. Anyway, the front end stuff. We're gonna get some flat black and touch this up. These areas here, which I didn't care too much about when I was painting the white. Okay, so with the doors, I put these on there. I got the whole weather stripping kit in this box here. So I put on the belt moldings. This one had to glue in there because I think factory it probably had a couple screws or something. But anyway, I dabbed a little silicone in there. Put this chrome back on. Put this chrome back on. Just got all screws in here. That's where the weather stripping goes. Okay, I haven't put that on yet. Put in this belt molding. Got the window stopper back in. Did the new door handle. Now this side is missing the little, there's a little rod for the lock. Okay. Here's the old lock here. I got new ones. Set of new ones here, so we got to take this off and put it on there. But the rod going from here down to the door latch is missing. Luckily, I still got the door out the parts car, so I'm going to have to take that little rod. It's on the passenger side, but not on this one. So once I get the rod on there, I can put all the door panel and stuff back on it. Put the mirror on, but then I noticed I didn't paint this mirror very good. I'd painted these separately. May have to repaint that. Save just a little bit of paint. So yeah, just a lock. Now, these windshield moldings, I bought cheap eBay clips. So I got this little marker tape to where they're at. They're all brand new. Put all brand new stuff in there. But when you put these on, I'll show you. So it'll kind of go in there, take your hand off, and it'll pop out. They won't stay in there. See? In, out. They all do it. Let's stick this back up there. So I'm not sure what I can do about that. These do it too. So I can't get them to clip on. I got these ones to clip on. The back, they're the same ones. Except for the bottom here are really weird ones. But the ones in here, they're all the same and clipped on there. So that's going to be I don't know. I don't know if I can glue them on there, but I can't really hold all three of them on there with pressure till it dries. So I don't know. I'm going to figure that out, guys. Yeah, I got this weather stripping to do. The door weather stripping here to do. I got this as a part of the little bumper kit. Got door handle came off. New ones here for the fender. It even come with the two for the gas lid right here. That's on there. I did put this piece of chrome on there. I don't have a good, this is all the stuff that's going back to the parts car. I got two of these, but as you can see, all the chrome is all messed up. These are the ones that are like $86 each. This is a little bit messed up, but we're going to steel wool that flat black. Well, that was the one that was burnt. It's kind of warped. Kind of warped right there. Anyway, we have to do something with that. Got the new tail lights, but we got to put the bumper and everything in there. This is the rear filler piece. I got to put this on before the bumper and everything. See, it's all crumbling apart, but it's got two mounts, one there and one there. Of course, it's supposed to have some more along there, but we're gonna have to build something, because first they wanted $100, and now cheapest one's $150 for a piece of plastic. Anyway, that goes up there, something like that. So we're gonna paint that white. Like I said, I saved a little bit of white. We'll have to paint this and redo that, at least that one mirror. We'll put the other mirror on and see what it looks like. Yeah, this car never came with any of the padding underneath the door panels. This is off the parts car. It had them. So we can put them door panels on once I get all the rest of this stuff on there. So we're going to put everything on there and then do the stripe kit. Well, everything that I can. If them headlights don't come in the next day or so, I just ordered them last night, so it might take 3 days to get here. Yeah, I put on this piece of chrome. The original piece was beat to hell. I mean, beat. Where is it? Oh, I think I already threw it in the, yeah, I already threw it in the parts car. I already made a trip out there. Anyway, this is off the parts car, this piece. Still got to put that little piece on there. And this chrome, I got the weather strip holder thing there, in there. Weather stripping on this one, door handle on this one. Fixing to do the lock. Yeah, anyway, a lot of stuff to put together on it. I put these two panels on. Those I painted separate too. And the fillers, I got them in the box underneath this. Got those front fillers and rear fillers. Rear fillers I can put on before the bumper, but these ones got to go on kind of after the bumper, because you won't get the bumper to slide over where it sticks out. So anyway, that's going to be a little bit of screwing around. So anyway, guys, that's what I'm doing right now. Stay to the end of the video. I'm going to have, I wrote down, oh, then we're going to touch up this bed liner. There, I got black bed coating. Right here is 20 bucks at Walmart. Dab that on with a paintbrush, it'll do the whole bed. So I was going to make it look all even, because I got all overspray on it. But that's okay. Stay to the end. I got everything written down, what it costs to build this car. You can all take your guesses. But I don't think it's too bad what I put into it. Could have put more in it, could have put less. But we'll go over that at the end of the video, after I get this all put together. It's getting towards the end of the day today, so I'm not going to bring it outside. I'll bring it outside tomorrow. We'll look at it in the sun and put the rest of it together. And I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, guys. That's what it looks like outside. It's actually the next day. And quite a bit put on it, but still quite a bit more to go. Got all this door here done. Door panel back on. All the door weather stripping here. All the weather stripping there. Now the only thing is, it's a little bit thick right in here. So when you go to shut it, these doors open and close perfect. Yeah, well, it actually hit the metal there, and then I put this on there, so now it's like double. But yeah, right in here makes the door hard to close, although I think it's better than yesterday. Yeah, I could just leave it like that for a while, let it wear in, or maybe try to heat it up, or maybe just cut off some of it. But anyway, this door's done. And this door here, I just trying to find these two big screws here. I don't know where they're at. I should have extras, but anyway, here's the paper barrier and the insulation, and the little thing here for the window winder. This was all missing off this car. Somebody had it apart, took this stuff off, threw it in the trash, probably before they put the door panel on. Oh, and this rubber here too, that was missing. So all this stuff here is off the parts car. So I got it all backed like factory. You know, it ain't gonna make that much of a difference, but you know, a little bit of road noise maybe help. So yeah, I just gotta find those two, put on the top panel. Okay, here too, got the weather stripping. And again, it's really tight right here. Okay, I got the new headlights in. I'll show you them. Now these were $32 shipped, and they're kind of the black outline. I think you could get them for like 20 something dollars for like clear ones, not black. But I got these ones. I think there might have been some for like 29. So anyway, yeah, we'll put them in the bucket here. Put that all in the bucket and mount them. These here, I painted this silver. Was all worn out. Painted that around the edges there from an old silver spray can. Got them ready to go in. Oh, this stained chrome here will clean up with steel wool. Took some steel wool here and it cleans up pretty good. I don't have it mounted on there yet, but pretty sure that these are the clips that go right here. Put that on and the top. Kind of might have to put it all together because it on this one they had the chrome on there and then they drilled a hole. It's actually like that on my black one too. Whoever takes these apart can't put them back together without drilling a hole and putting a screw in there. I guess it's a common thing. But anyway, the parts car one does not have the screw holes in it. So we're going to try to put all that on there without drilling holes and butchering it up. So yeah, I just got to steel wool all them bezels there. And these pieces of chrome here. Put the headlights in, put the signal lights in, put the front bumper on. Here's the back filler pieces here. 2 screws hold that in. And then the front ones are over here. I think this is all I got left. These 2 front ones here. Fiberglass ones. I still got to fix this. These, I believe, go on the tailgate. Although I didn't see no factory ones on this one or the parts car. Got this piece here in the weather strip kit. This piece here goes right here. See all these little holes? That goes across there. And then that big piece I showed you that I gotta fix, those holes are right there. Okay, and then I think that one. I think these pieces go right here. Put them on there. Like that. Okay. Well, let me put the rest of this together. Just figure I'd show you as we go. Once I get it all done, we'll start on the stripes. I still haven't figured out how to put them window ones in yet. The parts car, the little clips, these are the clips here, are metal. Don't know why, they're both the same year, 78. This one had the plastic clips in it. So somebody may have changed the windshield in this one at some point, and when they did, they put in these clips. So I might, see, the problem is, I put them all in there, then I put another bead of silicone down there. I could dig it all out and put in those metal clips. Those metal clips actually stick up a little bit. So I might have to do that. I don't know if they're all good, but maybe we'll just have to use, you know, every other one. I'll see if I can get them out without breaking them. Okay. Yeah, no, like I said, I got these in there, went in there pretty good. Just a little dab of silicone to hold it. And this one had a little bit of rust hole there. I'm gonna dab some more silicone down in there. I'll touch up all this flat black here and this flat black here, touch them up. Then this flat black thing here is all kind of peeling from the trim Anyway, may touch up all that, get that nice. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, I got the whole front end together. There's them headlights. Got the bumper, got the front spoiler on. Had to cut these fiberglass pieces a little bit to fit. I'm gonna have to touch that up with some white right on the edge. Actually cut it just a bit too short. Anyway, that's the way the front spoiler goes on there. And side here. Okay. Got this door panel together. Those two screws that go in here, I was looking and looking for them. They ended up being stuck on the magnet of the CV antenna, stuck underneath there. I finally looked like that, and there they were. Anyway, I got all this door panel on. This one's still pretty tight. Tight because of the weather strip. The driver's one's loosening up a little bit. Okay, got all this chrome on there. That all snapped in there pretty good. Okay, this rear plastic piece, I cut a piece off this Mustang side skirt, a little L-shaped thing, because it was missing from here up. So I kind of put some rivets, but this little ledge here was all deteriorated. I put some silicone along there and some duct tape, along with a few rivets, but some of this wasn't wide enough to accept a rivet. It would just crumble apart. Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna spend $100 on some 2-part plastic epoxy to fix that correctly. It's good enough. It falls apart, it falls apart. So you have to drill some screw holes, and instead it goes from there, across there. I'm thinking I might put it on first, then paint it white. That way I don't have to wait till it dries. That has to go on before the bumper. Went through all the lights and everything. Some of them lights, you wiggle them around and they quit working. The sockets don't look bad, but it's just a design, you know. It's just not very good. So anyway, they all work right now, but if you hit one or wiggle it, it might stop. Anyway, got the rear bumper over here, fixing to put that on. Just got some dirt on there, and got new taillights for it. We'll put them on there. And it's got, this is the one that had that dent there. I'm going to try to bang that out. It's going to look shitty right there, but ain't much I can do. So yeah, we'll get that end fixed and get that bolted on when I come back for next clip. And yeah, then the front windshield moldings, and after that I think it's just the stripe decal kit. Okay, well, we get some more done, and I'll be back. Okay guys, I got this plastic piece on there and painted. It's not very good, but you can barely see it, you know. So anyway, I put this emblem on here, put the El Camino emblems on. Quarter panels look so much better with them on there. Okay, that little weather strip that came with the kit. Yeah, this plastic piece, man, you had to cut a thing for here, for the hinges. It's just a real mess. But anyway, it's on there. Okay, so I got the bumper, I loosened up the bolts so I can adjust it when I put it in there. It should fit pretty damn close, but if it's off, it's just going to be like a 1/16 of an inch. So that's why I loosened the bolts, sprayed them with WD-40, banged this corner out the best I could, had a bend up here, bang that down. Yeah, it doesn't look very good, but it's good enough for now until I come across another one, or see if I can buy a re-chromed faceplate thing. The inner structure and everything's all good on it, and like I mentioned before, I'm just going to leave that trailer hitch on. It's welded on there. I'm just going to leave it on. If anybody buys it, they can cut it off, but I figure I'd leave it on there because it is wired up for a trailer light, so in case somebody wants to tow a small boat or something with it, Sea-Doo or motorcycle trailer or something like that. Okay, so I'm fixing to put her on there and put in the bulbs. These are the new tail lights. They were like $30-something for the pair. Very good investment. Got it on the black El Camino. Had bought a set for them too. So yeah, let me put on the bumper, tail lights, and we'll go from there. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, it's taking about 10 times longer to put a car together than it does to take it apart. Okay, yesterday was real crappy. It's kind of chilly today, but yesterday was drizzly and cold, windy. Didn't do anything out here. But the night before, I'd done the bumper and tail lights, and then as I closed the garage doors, cat got trapped in there. He was trapped in there all day yesterday. Footprints, everything all over this thing. And what I had done the other night was put all new bed liner, another coat of bed liner on there, just to even it out. Well, I don't know if you can see, there's cat footprints all over it. And it actually came out over here somewhere and had black bed liner prints all over this side. Lucky it wiped off with some reducer. Anyway, that was the only black spots. The rest of them were just paw prints all over the hood and roof. Anyway, we'll go over this tail light. These tail lights I bought, I didn't realize it till I looked it up, but they advertised from 79 to 87. 78s are different. I didn't know that, but found out when I put it in there. I just took the screws back out of this one so I can show you if it'll come out easy enough. Okay, so the 78, here's the other one. You can see the other socket right there. Okay, got the single element for the reverse light. Then it's got two of these big ones, which are tail light, stop light, parking light, whatever you want to call it. Now, this housing only has room for one. And the other two are for the little marker bulbs. See these little deals here? Same as the marker bulbs that are here. Okay, so not much I can do. They do sell these lights for a 78 only, 200 bucks. These were like 36 or 7 bucks. So, so what I'm gonna do, the other thing, these little the little pigtail for the deal with some wires on it, 20 bucks each. I'll need 2 for this side, 2 for that side. I need 4 of them. I'm not spending 80 bucks. So I'm fixing to go over some of these parts cars and do some snipping. And wire these two into the other bulb underneath there. So we can, we'll just have two running lights in there. And then this will just be the brake light, I guess. That's about all I can do. Okay, so yeah, I pretty much got everything done. Well, not everything, but I put in two metal clips here and here. The other El Camino had plastic clips, so I just kind of cut them clips down a little bit and put some silicone in there, so that's all I can do. Okay, so the only thing left to do mainly is the Phoenix Graphics stripe kit. Stripes are going to go all along this line here. There you have the Super Sport decals for the doors and the tailgate. I think what I'm going to do is this all I'm going to do to it on this video, putting it together. And we'll make another video of mainly just doing that stripe kit. But then I'm going to do the taillights, and I'm going to try to repair the dash underneath this cover that kind of bubbled up from the truck bed coating. And then a few little things, just little minor stuff, but we'll make another video for that, guys. This has been going on for about a week now. A couple days I couldn't work because of the cold and all that. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go over the cost, what this costs to build. Okay, we'll start. It run and drove. I got it running and driving. Hadn't been running since, probably hadn't been on the road since 2004, 20 years. But I got it running, but it had blow by, which is blowing oil, and ticking on the right rear. Don't know exactly what it was. I tried tightening it up, but so anyway, I had a good running engine in the 77 Malibu, and I took that out. Let's, I'll be back just a second. We'll go over that. Okay, so this is 77 Malibu Classic that I bought for $1,000. It hadn't run in or on the road for 12, 13 years. But got it running. It had been rebuilt at some point. It was just a 305, same as what was in the white one. But it had been built up a little bit. Had a Edelbrock intake and carb on it and stuff like that. Had some miles on it after even being rebuilt, but it runs great. We'll go start it up here in a minute. So anyway, I just took the engine. I just went ahead and took the engine and the transmission. Nothing wrong with the transmission in the white one, but just swapped them both over, be easier. Built it up a little bit with some headers, dual exhaust, runs great. So I paid $1,000 for this. Mainly, I was going to use it for a parts car for a friend of mine's art. 77 Malibu. Sat around here for about 6 months before he got back with me, and then he decided he wasn't going to fix this, so he sold it to me. So it's my car now. We'll go over it later in another video when it gets to that point. But it was a South Texas car, been all rotted out and bonded up. It needed a whole body, basically. So that's what I was saving this car for. But now I'm going to do the work anyway, even though it's not Art's car anymore. But I'm going to do it because I got the parts car. Nobody wanted to give me any money for this car, even though it ran and drove, but it needs floors, trunk, kind of a pile of shit if you ask me. But it run good. So we're going to use almost all the body on this for this one. Then the engine transmission we used on the white one, El Camino. So now it's a parts car. So how should I divide it up with what this motor is actually worth to me to add on the cost to the white El Camino? It's hard to figure. I was going to go 50-50. 500 I'll add to this one, 500 to the El Camino. We can kind of do it that way, but I'll probably make $1,000 on the parts that are left for this. In fact, some guy just said he needed 2 fenders for an El Camino. I think these are the same. But anyway, it's got a good front end, fenders, hood, bumper, grill. Somebody wanted a grill. They never got back with me. Header panel, just all kinds of nitpicking stuff. Frame I'd sell for 500. Rear bumper I don't need. I'm using the deck lid, the roof, the doors, quarter panels, stuff off of this. I could make my $1,000 off just selling parts, but so okay, the engine that was in, the original engine that was in this 78 El Camino, I sold it for 200, but I actually sold the power steering pump off of it for 75 just before that. So I got almost 300 bucks out of the old engine. Now I still got the old transmission, which is good. So that's a wash on the transmission part of it. Motor part of it, what I got 200 now, but I'll make 200 in selling parts off this. So I'm gonna put it down to 0, guys. Okay, now let's go over to the parts car I bought. Okay, so if you remember, I bought this car for 400 bucks. Immediately sold the whole front clip for 500. Then a little while ago I sold the rear end for 200. So that's 700. I'm already up 300. I bought this for, here's the original tailgate. I bought it for the tailgate, the rear bumper. We used the gas tank. We used some little dash parts like the clock and stuff. A lot of miscellaneous stuff, bits of chrome, better chrome than what was on it, stuff like that. Okay, and then of course I still get calls on stuff. I got 3 or 4 calls on this drive shaft. Somebody's supposed to come and get it, but they didn't. Got calls on the tilt column, which I got 2 of them. Stuff like that. So I'm gonna make a lot of money on this. So if you wanted to add 200 for that Malibu engine, you can take it off of this, because I'm already up 300 on this. So between this car and the Malibu, we're just gonna call it a wash. They're basically free parts. But I'll still be making money off both them cars, selling parts off of them. 500 for the frame, 150, 200 bucks for the doors, glass, stuff like that. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, so we got that out of the way. Now, I paid $1,550 for this. Okay? And we got the 2 parts cars out of the way. Free paint from leftover paint from 2 other jobs, but I just put down an overall amount of 300 bucks for paint, reducer, hardener, primer, Bondo, sandpaper, masking paper, stuff like that. Even though that's pretty high, but yeah, I used 1 gallon of Bondo. This whole car took 1 gallon of Bondo, and a lot of that was for that hood, the hood scoop. Okay, so let's go over all the little miscellaneous stuff. And this is kind of in order of what I got the items. Okay, 4 tires, 60s on it, $367.43. I do the rear floor pans, $104.48. A gauge set, 26. Battery tray, 23. I got new ignition lock and door lock set, $36.70. Lug nuts, 19 bucks. Rebuilt master cylinder, $29.31. Valve cover gaskets, 20. Fuel lines, 20. Heater hoses, 20. Antifreeze, 15. Oil and filter, 30. Steering wheel, 129. Some clamps, 7 bucks. Header gaskets, bolts, etc., 20. That's the other thing. I didn't mark down them headers. They were cheap $100 eBay headers that I had that I didn't use on another job. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, I put value of headers, 100 bucks. Okay. Shifter knob, 14. Bucket seat covers, 365. This was all the material to recover these bucket seats. I got a video on that, reupholstering them. Spark plug boots for the headers, $10.47. New door handles, $23.46. Rear air shocks, 90 bucks. And a new X-pipe exhaust kit, $168. The 2 mufflers, $73.23. About 100 bucks worth of pour 15. $38.24 for a set of front shocks. $14.65 for the thermostat housing. Front right floor pan, $78.74. Door pin kit, $17.84. Did that on the driver's side. Tailgate straps, $21.83. Carpet, $166.77. 2 cans of vinyl paint, $41.37. Headliner, $28.30. AC ducts, forgot what that was for, $12.33. Oh, that was just a little hose part of it. Dome light assembly, $34.63. Speaker wires, 10 bucks. Transmission gasket, $22.04. The new windshield water reservoir and coolant reservoir, $77.75. The complete weather strip kit, $157.78. Window clips, which didn't work very good, $11.03. Okay, the Phoenix Graphics SS decal kit, which we'll do next video, $244.95. The cowl scoop, $120.75. A new radiator hose, 20 bucks. The 4 bumper fillers, $84.79. The new El Camino emblems, $45.66. 2U center caps, 35 bucks. The new fuel tank centering unit, $49.35. Marker lights, $44.35. That's for the front. Tail lights, $36.74. I marked down that little dash cover, which we're probably not going to use, but 48 bucks for that. That drive shaft brace that was missing, 25 bucks. The truck bed coating, 20 bucks. And that rubber bumper kit for the doors and fenders and stuff, 23 bucks. Okay, so the total of that, minus the $300 for supplies, was $4,882.65. That includes the purchase price of $1,550. And $300 for the paint and supplies is $5,182.65. And then I marked down that what I just bought was those LED headlights, $34.64 for them lights there. And they work pretty good. I don't know, did I show them to you when they're on? They work pretty good. Goes high and low. Oh, I didn't mark down for that. About 10 bucks for that SS plate there. Okay, so basically 5,200 bucks is what I built it for. It cost a lot more to build that than this one, mainly because I got this one cheaper, $1,000 cheaper really. So I bought a '97 Camaro for $500 that I traded this for. So the base price of this was $500, and I put, I guess, $3,000 in it. Got about $3,500 in this one, $5,200 in this one. Okay, so yeah, that's what it cost to build it, guys. $52 and $35. And I didn't mind spending a little bit more on this one, such as the seat upholstery. You know, normally, not on this one, but on some cars, I'll just get a junk car with nice seats in it, buckets, and put them in there, like I did on the Nova and the Chevelle. But yeah, 300 and whatever it was, 67 bucks, just to make it look nice and factory, stuff like that. Because it's a real SS. Now it's a one owner. Got the original title from 1978. It's a one owner. It's a real SS. Got the build, found the build sheet or partial build sheet that actually says the SS on it, SS codes. So it's got a lot going for it, value-wise. And according to the Haggerty values, it's worth $7,000 more than a base model V6 plain El Camino. It's worth $7 grand more. So that made me decide to spend a little bit more money on it. Like I said, on bucket seats, new tires, you know, stuff like that. Okay, so could I spend less? Yeah. Like I just said, could I spend more? Oh yeah. I could spend thousands more, which a lot of people do. I could have bought a new bumper, a new tailgate instead of, I don't think you can buy the chrome new, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff on here that most people, I think, would just buy new. New cowl hood, you know, $700, $800. Instead, we did this one for 120 bucks plus some Bondo and fiberglass materials. So yeah, you know, saved 600 bucks by doing that myself. So yeah. So this is the way I built it, guys, and I think I'm pretty happy with it. According to that Haggerty value, I didn't look up any other values. It's kind of hard to look up values of old muscle cars or old cars in general, but Haggerty has it, and there's probably a few other places, but according to them, it's worth $15,000. So I'm up 10 grand if I sell it. Start her up here. She runs good. Left the old factory radio CB in there. If I was keeping this as a driver, I'd take that out, put it in a modern stereo and stuff, and some you know, good speakers and all that. But since I'm probably not going to keep this one, I just soon keep that one and drive it. It's all fixed up with that stuff in it. It's all ready to go. And plus, apparently it's not worth as much as this one, so it's a fake SS, but I don't care. I'll drive it. So anyway, yeah, you could spend more on it. All kinds of stuff you could spend money on. Okay, so I think that's it, guys. Tell me what you think. That's closing a lot better now. That weather stripping's wearing in there. Yeah, this transmission fluid is from that truck. Something blew in it after I did a test drive. So anyway, this doesn't leak anything. This doesn't leak anything. Not a drop of anything. Same with this one. So it's all nice mechanically. body, interior. So next video we probably we'll do them stripes, and we probably will take it for a test drive, even though I've stopped tagging and insuring these cars. I've got 16 old cars insured through Haggerty, insured, and then got them all title transferred, tags, all that stuff. I got 16 of them that I did, and I think and it's cheap, guys. If you need old car insurance, $900 a year for 16 cars. Cheap. They're all valued at different values, okay, because that's what depends on the price you pay, your premiums. So some of them I got valued at $4,000, some of them I got valued at $10,000, and in between. So anyway, it averages out to $900 a year, and I figure that's it. No, I'm not going to do any more, because I don't even drive them all. I do have this one, but I'm not doing it to this one. I'm not spending the money on this one, Arts Malibu, the red El Camino over there, the IROC, this truck. I'm not doing any of those, tagging them and insuring them. Mainly, I don't know if I'll probably be selling that one. Might be selling this one, I'm not sure. I'll let y'all know if anybody's interested. Okay, so I think that's it, guys. Yeah, stay tuned for next episode, and we'll put on them decals. I'll show you how it's done. It's really not that hard. It might be a little time consuming doing these stripe, because they give you all the stripes to go around the whole body, then the big decals. So be interesting. Put on there, and she should look pretty good. I'm thinking about doing some gold pinstripes right along this body line here. It's got the perfect body line for pinstripes. Then go all the way around here. If I can find some gold pinstripes. I think my paint store said those 3Ms were not making them no more, but I think you can buy maybe other brands of pinstripes or something on eBay. Might look for some gold, see if I can match this up a little bit. Put a gold pinstripe around it, make it look a little bit more classy. As far as value-wise, to me, swapping the engine to a better engine is not going to devalue it. Putting a cowl hood scoop on is not going to devalue it. May not increase the value, but it's not going to devalue it. The original engine was 145 horse. There's a transmission for it, which we may put in that 78 Blue Nova at some point, if the transmission's bad in it. So anyway, I don't think I devalued this car at all. To me, it's an improvement. I like the cowl hood. Hopefully it won't crack. Did it best we could, but you never know. It may crack from vibrations and wear and sun and all that. But okay, I'm just starting to ramble at this point. Yeah, tell me what y'all think about it. I think it turned out pretty damn good. It's gonna look good with the stripes and decals. And then I need to clean up all this interior too. It's all dusty and everything else. Okay, so subscribe if you haven't. Bottom right hand corner of the screen, just click that. Hit the notification bell, stuff like that, to get notified of new videos. Some people missed a few of my videos. They don't know why. Sometimes YouTube don't promote them. So to me, I click on subscriptions on the left hand side of the screen. It says subscriptions, and whoever you're subscribed to, their newest videos will be listed. That's how I find ones people I've subscribed to. But I don't know, some people don't. I don't know, they just hope it comes up on their home screen, but a lot of times they don't. So yeah, comment, tell me what you think about it, like, share, all that stuff. And we'll see y'all next video. Thanks everybody for watching.